Hey, it's Gabby. It's like day 61. Totally happy. Just went to cafe and for lunch I had a need, a maternal need for beef. I had a hot hamburger. And I picked up Haim on the way. We had lunch. It was really beautiful to talk and to hear his story and how he sees clinic life. And he said last year, like, when they told him it's like 2 hours exercise class and maybe an hour a day. Sometimes if you have I'm sorry, I'm just tired. If you have like treatment, so she's like, 3 hours a day. And he's like, oh, great. So he brought his whole like studio with him, like all of his equipment. He thought, I'm just going to make an album. I'm going to have all this free time, 3 hours a day of clinic. And he said he was here for 10 weeks and he worked on his studio once, the whole 10 weeks. And he says, it's like, and I told him, I said, you're brain fucked. He's like, yeah, you can't do anything. When you're clinic, you're just clinic. Like you think it's only, 2-3 hours a day, but it's like all encompassing because he explained it really nicely. He said, so you do this arm exercise and, you do this and then you do this and then you do this and then you do this. And as you fine tune the movement, you've got, like he said, you got like 7,500 different neurons, transmitting information to the brain, and the brain's like, wait, we didn't agree on this, because your brain says, I'm going to lift my arm, and suddenly you're going like that, and your brain is going, what, and it's like short circuiting. It's a huge mental strain, and I told Haim that I'm supposed to be working on this manifesto, and I'm supposed to be working an hour a day. It's so reasonable, and I told him I'm brain fucked. I cannot focus. I cannot sit down. I told him, so I get on the computer and I masturbate for 4 hours, not literally, but just, just do this and that and the other, but I can't really contain myself to do. And he said it's because this is a huge undertaking. He's like, when you have clinic, you just can't expect anything else. You're just clinic. And that was helpful to hear. And we talked about pain and how the pain is, amazing, and the pain is part of growing and part of becoming, it's kind of part of our lives, and it's a beautiful part of our lives. And he said that someone was telling boys yesterday, oh, I have pain right here, and he's like, oh, I have pain here, and he pointed all the way to his toes, and he's like, every day, and it's like, yeah, I get it. So even when you're healed, like, you still work through it and you still push through it, and it's not a masochistic way of living. It's a healthy way of living because it's continually going against, I don't want to say aging, but the aging of the body. It's continually pushing the body toward renewal, and it's amazing. So really great lunch with him. And then Andy just showed up to talk to me because he didn't have internet and he wanted to see if we have our date tonight. So sweet. Told him I'm not going anywhere tonight, and so we have a lunch date tomorrow. That's the goal, depending on how everyone's feeling. So just wonderful day. Clinic was great. Love the clinic. I feel so blessed. I have 14 classes to go. Yeah, I have tomorrow is the last day of week 8, and I have all of week 9, week 10, and half of week 11. Insane. Wow, I'll end up being away from my family for 12 weeks. This was cool. I liked it. It was really fun. I haven't been a single woman forever. It's been really amazing, guys. Thank you. Yalla.